This is the Canon 50mm 1.8. Now, if you're not new to photography, then you've definitely heard of this lens before. But if you're just starting out, then this video is for you. A lot of people call this the Nifty 50 because it is so useful for a variety of situations. Now, the only disadvantages right off the bat is that if you're trying to get something far away like wildlife or something across a room, you're not going to be able to get this nearly as well unless you're trying to get a really wide shot. However, this lens is really good for a lot of photography and videography. So in fact, you're actually watching footage on the 50mm as well. This is actually my old busted one that one of my friends dropped, but I got a new one, and this is the exact same one that you're watching me record on right now. And just so you know, my two are exactly the same, so there's no real difference in material or anything like that. When I first got the camera that I'm recording on right now, the T6i, this is one of the lenses I first got, and the reason is because it's so inexpensive. One big advantage of this lens is it's really affordable. You can probably find the Nifty 50 for around $100 or even less used, and if you're buying it brand new, expect to pay about $200. So you're not gonna have to spend a whole lot of money to get a really solid lens. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is that this is not a zoom lens. So if you try to zoom it, you're not gonna be able to zoom it. There's nothing on here except a focus ring. So if I hold on the shooting button to make the camera focus, then I'll be able to focus the camera, but I won't be able to get that much farther or that much closer. It's not going to zoom that much. That being said, this is a prime lens. So this does not change how it looks when you zoom it in or out. It stays pretty much exactly the same, and you're going to be having the same exact weight, the same exact aperture, everything. So some great uses for this lens are macro photography, macro videography, a lot of portraits, a lot of different things where you can be really up close and personal to people. This is a fantastic lens. You'll get a lot of great separation, and I'll put some examples on screen so you can see exactly what I mean. There's a lot of good stuff about this lens that will really get you started in photography. Annoying part for some people for this lens is that if you have it at 1.8, it's going to be hunting a lot more. So for example, when I'm recording this right now, I'm at a 2.2 aperture. So I can be a little bit farther, I can move in and out a little bit, and it won't lose my focus. But if I go 1.8, it's going to lose focus a lot more, because if I'm moving my hand up here, which is more in front of me than my face, it'll be more separated and it might try to focus on my hand. So there'll be a lot more focusing, and it just will be a lot harder to gain focus. The only time I'd use 1.8 is to be able to get stuff that's really shot up the field for like a product or something where really want to have that really shot up the field and have a really nice clean background. But for the most part, you're going to probably shoot a lot higher, but it's nice to have that 1.8 in your back pocket. Before we continue with the video, be sure to like and subscribe down below so you can see more of these videos. Anyway, let's get right back into the video. Now, size-wise, this lens is about the size of my hand. So you can see, just according to my size, how big my hand is. I'll put my hand measurements on screen if you want to get an idea roughly. Another thing to keep in mind is that the thread size is 49mm, so you can put a lot of net and D filters, creative filters on it, and you'll be getting a lot out of this lens. Just be aware that that's the thread. Just know that that's the thread size that you have to work with. One great way to combat that is step-up rings, and that's where you can put a larger filter on. That's where you can put a larger filter on a smaller lens or a bigger lens. So that's one way to get around the thread size if you don't want to keep buying tons of ND filters. I really hope you enjoyed this video and got some value out of it. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe down below so you can see more of these videos. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram or any other social media, it'll be right up here. Follow me up there, and I'd love to interact with some of you. And I really hope you enjoyed this video and got some value out of it. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.